trusty film, what do you call it, video camera person, my niece. She will be helping me make the sweet potato pie today. I know we are in the winter months and that calls for comfort food, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started.
Hey guys, today I'm going to be making a sweet potato pie. And I know it's not Thanksgiving or Christmas, but we can always make that any time of year. Right now I've got the saucepan of boiling water there, just so that we can cook our sweet potato for about 30 or 40 minutes. I've only got one, wow, that was loud. I've only got one sweet potato today. You can try to use canned sweet potatoes, but for right now, we're just gonna use this one. It's about a pound or so of a sweet potato here. So I'm just gonna trim the ends off, and then we gotta be really careful so we don't want any mishaps in the kitchen. I'm gonna cut it right in the middle, and then, oh boy, there we are. So I'm just gonna cut it into maybe fours. That way it's a little easier for these to cook, and it'll be a little bit quicker. There. So I'm not too worried about the prettiness of this cutting. It's just gonna boil down. All right, so one thing I wanted to mention is you are gonna check on the sweet potatoes at least within the 30 minutes, but you don't have to cook it for 40 minutes. Just make sure it's fork tender when you test it out. You don't wanna overcook it, and you definitely don't wanna undercook it.
Okay, so here I have a half of a cup of butter, and you can use either unsalted butter or regular butter. If you want to make a vegan version of this, you can use dairy-free. And also just make sure that it's cooled down before you add it to the other ingredients. And to that, I'm going to add 2 eggs, and I'm sure you can make a flaxseed egg if you want to make the vegan version. I'm going to add these in a separate bowl so that just in case there's any shells that fall in, it'll be a little bit easier to take them out. In a separate bowl, I have half of a cup of milk, or you can use almond milk if you would like. Then you can add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Next, I'm going to add about half of a teaspoon of cinnamon. Sometimes I don't usually measure, so that's why I usually just eyeball it. And next, you're going to add nutmeg.
And the reason why I separated, it's always a little bit of an idea to do that, is because you don't want to end up getting shells into your other mixture, because you're not going to be able to dig it back out once it's mixed up and everything. So that's why I have a separate bowl for that. So here, we're going to add it there, the egg mixture. Go ahead and do about, I'd say about a cup of brown sugar. But you can go ahead and do a little bit less, only because the sweet potatoes are really, really sweet. So we're going to do about, I would say about 3/4 of brown sugar.
And start. How is it? It's good? Great.